Starting in mountain pose, bring the right foot on the inside of the left leg, either above the knee or below the knee, wherever feels comfortable. You can even feel free to take half lotus variation. Bringing the hands to the heart center, finding your balance here. Maybe you'd like to take an arm variation. Find your drishti point of focus, breathing here. And when you're ready, bring the hands back to the heart center and very carefully unwinding, coming back to standing. On the other side, inhale the left leg in. Choose whichever variation suits you. Bring the hands to the heart center, finding your balance. You can lift the arms high, challenge your gaze. Breathing here. And when you're ready, come back to center, very carefully release, mountain pose. Starting with the hands at the heart center. From here, inhale, lift the knee into the chest. Slowly wrapping that right leg around the left. Maybe it goes once, just like that, or maybe it wraps twice. From here, inhale, sweep the arms, press the palms. Exhale, right arm underneath. Inhale, lift the elbows away from the chest. Exhale, you can stay here with a straight spine, otherwise bring the elbows to the knee, coming into full eagle pose. Breathing in, breathing out, finding balance. From here, inhale, lifting up, bring that knee back into the chest. Exhale, release, hands to heart center. On the left now. From here, inhale, left knee into the chest. Again, guiding that leg around the standing leg, maybe once, maybe twice. From here, inhale, sweep the palms, press to touch. Exhale, left arm underneath this time. Inhale, elbows away from chest, create that space. From here, you can go all the way or stay up nice and tall. Breathing in. Breathing out, finding your balance, staying strong. Inhale, come all the way up, unravel, press palms to touch. Exhale, release, back to standing. So starting in Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms high, bending the knees, coming into your chair pose, drawing the navel in. Take a look at your toes, make sure you can see them, otherwise draw the hips a little further back. Breathing here, navel towards the spine, inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, slowly coming back to mountain pose, hands at the side of the body. So starting in your warrior two position, we're going to take a nice little transition here. So inhale, lifting off up onto that right foot. Bring the right hand down in front of the right foot and start to stack each hip on top of the other. You can stay here with straight legs or take the bind if you feel like you'd like to try something new. Breathing in, breathing out, maybe coming back to half moon pose with a straight leg. And when you're ready, we'll come back to warrior two. So starting in your downward facing dog, inhale, bring that right foot forward and come up to your high lunge. The back heel is off the mat, hips are square. Bring the hands to the heart center and slowly start to bring the weight forward as you lift that back leg off the mat. Keeping the hips square, lifting the shoulders slightly, pointing the toe, pushing through the back heel. So starting in a high lunge, the hips are square, back heel is off the mat. Take the hands to the heart center. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist across that right thigh. You want to make contact with the left tricep and the right thigh if possible. If it's too much, take the back knee down towards the mat. You want to push through the top palm. Get the hands right in the heart center. When you're ready, inhale, lifting back to your high lunge. So coming into your high plank position, drawing the navel in, finding that nice strong core. Bring the right hand into the middle of the mat and roll onto the outside of the right foot. If this is too strong here, you can take the knee down to the mat and make it a little easier. Otherwise, you can go a bit further. I've decided to take the peace fingers to the big toe. Otherwise, just stay here, a couple more breaths in side plank. From here, bring in that left leg behind you. You want to flip into a gentle back bend, wild thing, reaching to the front of the room. Lifting the heart high. From here, very gently roll back to high plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale up to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the other side now, inhale, snake forward to high plank. Bring the left hand into the middle of the mat this time and onto the outside of the left feet. Again, those options are there. You can make it a little bit easier or a little bit stronger. Stepping the right foot behind you now, I've decided to come up onto the top of that foot, coming into wild thing again on the other side. Inhale, finding your high plank. Exhale, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale up to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. So taking both elbows into your hands, find a nice elbow distance apart. Interlace the fingers and bring the crown of the head to the mat. Tippy-toeing in, bringing your weight all the way forward. Seeing if you can find a little lift here, finding the tuck. Don't worry if you have a wobble. And you can stay here with the tuck if you're a beginner. Maybe if you feel a little bit more confident, straighten up the legs. Try to, if you can, find a nice straight line, a little better than what I found. And then from there, bending the knees, come back to a tuck and very lightly come back down. If you find that one hard, you can try one leg at a time, walking the toes in again, lifting one leg up, finding this seesaw counterbalance. You might find it easier to get the legs up this way. Again, coming down nice and gently. Take a child's pose. I've got an awesome sequence for you today for detoxing the body. So maybe you've been overindulging a little recently, drinking too much. This sequence is for you.